Unfortunately, Rob's PC is fucked, thus he has to use a shit laptop and has lost all movies or TV shows he had previously downloaded, meaning he cannot use clips from them. Reviews will also take longer to be put out. This sucks, but so does your mum. Welcome to Cinematic Venom. Now, as you just heard, I'm pretty much screwed as far as a video is concerned. So I'm just going to throw together a review of the last crap movie I saw. We all love parody movies, don't we? Well, they can be good, they can be very good, then they can be shit, and then they can be very shit. And I have actually found the worst parody movie ever made. I'm not talking about date movie. I'm not talking about disaster movie. This is worse than both of them combined. This is Stan Helsing. Yeah, it's a good thing they told us. I immediately thought this was a serious movie. Thank you, movie. Thank you. You basically admitted you think all of us are retards, but thank you. Granted, you have to be a retard to want to sit through this film, but thank you. It's a parody. Who knew? Way to start by giving the viewer an epileptic fit film. Okay, we go to, I guess, the bastard son of the pro wrestler Brian Kendrick. Oh boy, we're in for it. And there we have shit joke number 1. Well, not the first shit joke, but the first joke about shitting. There's a whole lot of shit jokes. I mean, we'll be here all day if we were counting them. This is...
Oh! What the Oh!
So after a giant cockroach pisses in his face... Wow, and it's not even a typo.
Anyways, you're gonna need this.
What's that?
It's the videos that you promised the owner that you'd deliver to his mother.
Dude, no. I got my friends right outside waiting for me. We're going to the coolest Halloween party ever, okay? Can someone else do it?
No, you promised. And if you want to have a job here on Monday, I would suggest that you do it.
So we go to Keenan from Keenan and Kel in a Superman costume heading to a party. Doesn't this already sound like a Film of the Year candidate?
Why did you come dressed as a cowboy?
What?
I told you I was going to come as an Indian. Now people are going to think that we're together.
Because cowboys and Indians are always associated as being together and not as enemies whatsoever.
His scent leads to this store. But remember, I get the first taste of his raw flesh.
I know serial killers aren't really childhood icons, but why do you have to piss in the face of all of them? I mean, why? I'm so glad they pointed out this is a parody. I legitimately thought this was the real Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers and Hellraiser.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
I'll have a box of the hot tamales then.
You know, I'm actually concerned about the health of whoever wrote this dialogue. Yeah, that, I guess, is supposed to be Chucky. I don't know, it looks about as much like Chucky as James Earl Jones looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Alright, which way?
Straight.
It would help if there was some fucking street sign. Well, it would help if there was some fucking street signs.
Keenan. Keenan, a guy who, growing up, I loved to watch on my beloved Nickelodeon, just said fuck. Okay. Took this movie about 11 minutes to rape my childhood and shove barbed wire up its ass. They see some freaky ass truck with what looks like corpses hanging in the back. Yeah, worst criminals ever, don't even lock the door. And they decide to overtake the truck and speed up. Why? I haven't a clue, but then again, why is Leatherface driving the truck? All of these questions, I demand answers. Give me answers. I demand answers. Who am I kidding? I ain't getting no fucking answers. This is Stan Helsing. And of course, what's a shit, plotless, nonsensical, unfunny parody movie without the characters getting stoned? Of course. They run over a dog. Why? Who the fuck gives a shit? The owner shows up and threatens to hunt them down. Can't blame him. And this was all completely pointless. Speaking of which, they pick up a hitchhiker who looks exactly like Chuck Norris. Seriously, look at him. He explains he's a convicted felon and they toss him out the car. This is all pointless. It really is. None of these scenes make any sense and they contribute absolutely nothing to the current story. It's all pointless. This entire movie is pointless. They stop at a petrol station where a strange, odd hippie chick starts freaking them out. So what do? When your friend uses the toilet, you agree to go inside for snacks. Of course.
Okay, you guys, be totally honest. Does my vagina make me look fat?
Oh my God! What is going on?
Is this funny? Is it movie? I'm genuinely asking that question. Is this supposed to be funny? Fuck the script for this review. Fuck it. I'm actually asking, movie. Is this meant to make us laugh? Because I'm worried. I'm legitimately worried the writers found this funny. I'm sincerely worried for our planet's well-being that grown, qualified writers wrote this script for this film, looked at it and said, yeah, this is funny stuff, this will make people piss themselves laughing. Look, me, an 18-year-old Tesco worker, can make a joke in less than 15 seconds that is funnier than this entire movie. Watch! Okay, it has now come to my attention that a lot of people do not like the swearing in my reviews, so to pay the respect to my more sensitive viewers, from now on, I will no longer swear. Hey, fuck you! See? That's pretty sad. Brian Kendrick goes for a piss and catches the hippie's husband tossing off watching him. They think this is funny. And again, this is pointless. What was the purpose of them going to the petrol station? What was the point? It delivered nothing to the story. All that happened was the guy masturbating to another dude pissing. Every scene is basically pointless. Seriously, it actually is.
I believe that guy was watching you pee while you masturbated.
You know, Mia, he probably watched you too.
Yeah, he did.
Don't you know that for sure?
Oh yeah, I saw him.
What? Why didn't you tell us?
Oh, because I put on a little show for him and I thought he was, you know, finished.
Actual human brains constitute this as humour.
Westgate? Well, why don't you hit it with a little WD-40 where my chainsaw sticks? That always does the trick. You're welcome.
This film is shit. This film is really shit. People find this funny. Now that's just silly.
Westgate! You're afraid to go to sleep? What kind of nightmares?
This is disturbing. I actually feel sick. This movie has actually made me feel sick that people actually find this funny. I mean, this is such a failed parody film. The only thing missing is Michael. There we go. What's a shit joke without an MJ insult? That's different. They go to a bar and... oh look, it's the guy whose dog they killed. The guy who threatened to kill them, but he sees them and doesn't do anything. Yeah.
think they never seen a brother in a superhero costume before.
Sorry, I just can't take it serious when Kenan Thompson refers to himself as a brother. That's like Vanilla Ice or Shaquille O'Neal saying it.
Damn!
Now what can I do for you?
Menus?
No menus.
Wow. 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 This is just proof that Leslie Nielsen just will not say no to any role. When a film's gonna learn that cross-dressing is very rarely funny, I just... my brain is oozing. I can't even think straight, let alone concentrate on this film. Did you know this is a parody? So apparently Brian Kendrick has the bladder the size of this director's sense of humour. He goes for a piss and...
Hey buddy, how about a courtesy flush, huh? Thank you.
Hey, pal. You think you could pass me a roll of toilet paper, please?
Here you go.
Thank you very much.
Do I need to say anything here? It's Freddy Krueger with the runs. I never thought I would say that, but it's Freddy Krueger with the runs. Thanks, movie. Thanks. You forced me to say, for the first time in my entire life, Freddy Krueger has the runs. Thank you.
Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire.
What is this? What is this? Answer that question. This is all pointless. Pointless, pointless, pointless. And why are they singing? Didn't they want to hurry up to deliver the tapes? Now they're singing, apparently. Okay, I am officially convinced. Fans of the show Joey got together with fans of Date Movie, and they then got together with fans of Halloween 3. Then they all got high. Then they got their kids drunk and had their kids write this script.
Did you say Van Helsing?
No, I didn't say Van Helsing. I said Stan Helsing. Stan Helsing, not Van Helsing. Why does everybody want me to be Van Helsing?
Because that would be a watchable film.
And this whole town is dead.
Oh my god. Maybe this is like The Sixth Sense and we're the ones who are really dead.
Yeah, just keep on referencing better movies. It'll be funny eventually, I'm sure.
Hello? We know who you are.
Who is this?
How'd you like my ass?
Dad?
A funny line! And now, back to shit. We go to an unbelievably unfunny flashback to why the two douches broke up. Do we care? Do we?
We should ask him for some help. Nope. We should. Who else is there? Hey, buddy!
Hey!
Excuse me, sir!
Over here!
You! With the yarmulke!
What? Michael Myers is now Jewish with a yarmulke on.
What's he doing?
I don't get the joke. I really don't, but I guess Michael Myers is Jewish. Oy vey. They fall down a tube and... Oh great, I was wondering how long until we got a pussy joke. We've had an uncountable amount of shitting and farting jokes, so why not?
Like a lost little dog.
Great, now we get penis jokes, because the other jokes were so funny we get a gang-banging penis joke. Isn't this movie a knee slapper? It's just so hilarious. My sides are splitting. I'm rolling. I think I'm dying. Ha ha.
Jesus Christ! You can't sneak up on me like that, Father.
I'm not a priest. I'm an altar boy.
Altar boy, confess your sins to me. You will find the grace of God inside my rectory.
You saw it coming. By the way, are they still going to the party? Are they still delivering the tapes? Just throwing that question out as we are at the 50-minute mark and absolutely nothing of relevance has happened. Nothing. Literally nothing. Shitting jokes, farting jokes, pussy jokes and penis jokes. That's all this movie has delivered and nothing more. Did you know it's a parody? The altar boy gives them weapons that have nothing to do with the serial killers, like holy water, whatever. And it's still not funny. Where's the comedy? Seriously, where is the comedy? Because it's not here. It's nowhere. It's up your mother's anus. They come across some hot vampires and go into a pointless fantasy sequence. It's all pointless. You know that thing comedy movies are supposed to have, you know, where it makes people laugh, comedy. Yeah, why doesn't this movie have it? By the way, what kind of dude has another dude in his fantasy?
There's nothing gay about it in our eyes.
And they haven't pissed in the face of horror movie fans enough, so they decide to shit on Leatherface's, well, face. And movie! This isn't funny. Cross-dressing isn't funny. It's disturbing. I thought after the Rocky Horror Picture Show and Mrs. Doubtfire, you would have learned that cross-dressing is not funny. It is gross. This movie is going to be the death of me. I am actually having trouble doing this review and trying to make it funny because of how bad the movie is. That's how shit Stan Helsing is. It's actually affecting my movie reviewing.
Holy moly!
Did they just use a clip from Jaws? Why? What was the purpose? What is the point of most of these scenes?
Looks like a bathroom.
Is it a bathroom?
More fucking farting. It's not funny. I'm not lying, movie. It's not funny. It's not. It's just not funny. This is an abomination of cinema. It really is. This movie has... It has actually killed my soul. I have actually lost my soul. I literally am dead inside. I've lost the will to live. The next day comes and they decide to rip off a joke from Friends with Brian Kendrick and Keenan sleeping together. It's fun to rip off shit. By the way, this is a parody, did I mention that? But no, it's a dream and Freddy slaps them all awake, making it also completely pointless. This is all filler. This is all pointless filler. This entire movie is nothing but pointless filler. What is the purpose for all of these scenes? What is the purpose of this movie besides trying to piss me off? Brian Kendrick beats up Jason. Seriously, even Jason and his shit movies don't deserve to be pissed on like this. But it turns out to be an ordinary hockey player. You know, if this scene was earlier on in the movie, it might have been funny. I might have laughed. But since we're 63 minutes in, I've lost the will to giggle, let alone laugh. Oh my god. This movie parodies everything but the kitchen sink. It does. This film is... it's shit. No. It's dog shit. No. It's the worms you find in your dog's shit. I have a can of jam that is more interesting than this. I have a kettle that is more funny than this. But unfortunately, Leslie Nielsen shows up before the fuckers get killed and he demands they have a sing-off. I'm not even joking. Where has my life gone? I used to be a well-respected person in this community and now I'm reviewing Stan Helsing. What the hell am I doing with my life?
We said, hey Stan, pick yourself off the ground. We said, hey Stan, how's you in a new town? There's no need to be
There's no words. This is a joke. I think that was the point of this film. I think I figured it out. The idea was to make a film so bad it was a joke in itself and we could laugh at it. But it doesn't work. It's a bad joke. It's like one of those jokes you read on the back of the Penguin bars. It's like a joke from a Christmas cracker, but less funny. This is abysmal. I can't believe what I'm watching. So after whatever the hell that was, so they then defeat the killer with incredible ease.
Sounds like Sammy Boy finally got his raw meat.
No, looks like no one's getting blown tonight.
You've earned it, Stan Helsing.
Yeah, gay jokes aren't funny either. Well, not all the time. This is a parody. The two main characters get back together, there's a shocker.
You know what I'm thinking?
Lap dance?
Well, I was gonna say a kiss, but we can skip right to the lap dance if you wanna. Oh, my. Oh.
Yeah, the movie's over, and thank God. This is a shit fucking knob sucker. We see Keenan, a guy I loved as a kid, say ass and fuck, smoke weed, and even get a lap dance. We have a giant cockroach, Leslie Nielsen as a cross-dressing waitress, and every single serial killer in horror movies is raped and shat on. It's just not funny. I am 100% convinced this was supposed to be a serious movie. I really am. I think this was supposed to be a serious movie. I do. I think they filmed it and wrote it as a serious movie, and when it was all done, they watched it over and knew it sucked. So they went in and edited in a parody just to make an excuse. It's the only explanation, okay? This is the worst parody movie of all time. This is worse than Date Movie and Disaster Movie and Scary Movie 3 and 4. This is worse than Home Alone 4, Lost Boys 2, When a Stranger Calls. This is the second worst movie I have ever seen. The second worst movie of all time. What's the first? You'll find out when I review it, which should be soon enough.